Hello, everybody.
Yo.
Welcome to the Women of Wealth Show, Cocktails and Conversation. Right now, of course, we missing somebody again. We missing Talika. She's still celebrating her birthday after 35 days.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
35 days. So.
She don't know when to stop. She don't know when to say when.
And her birthday is not even until Monday, but you know what it is.
Go figure.
All right, well, Dion, you ready to get started?
I am. Welcome to the show, family. You know what I'm saying? Get ready for another live installment of Cocktails and Conversation. And here we go.
All right. Now, a lot of people I see was kind of commenting. So before we get started, let me go and get a number. 708-223-8953. The question was, this is a true story. It get real dramatic, so we ain't gonna even say nothing so people can figure out who the person is. But that this did happen. So, Dion, your mama tell you that right now she don't think these babies look like you, and you tell her, Ma, don't worry about it, we'll talk about it later. But for some reason, she sat and actually said, she went and actually checked to see was these her grandbabies. Do you think? T, call in too. 708-223-8953. Oh, okay. She fancy. Why you don't never call my phone? Why you always call Dion phone?
Dion always have his phone. Yours be far away from you, so I can't join the live.
Oh well, T's on the phone, so I guess can we raise the
One more
glasses
time.
up?
Here we go. Cheers, family.
Cheers, Shawty. Happy birthday again for the 18th time. Goodness. All right, so I was just letting Dion know his mama got his kids. She decided to go swab their throat real quick, pop, and see if these really his babies. She come to find out they wasn't. She had the nerve to tell him, son, these is not your kids. So,
Did she cross the line?
Did she cross the line? So, T, you want to start?
Did she cross the line? Yes, I think she crossed the line. If he accepted those kids as his own, then she shouldn't second guess him. She shouldn't undermine.
Agreed. What do you have to say? I'm going to see what you got to say. I always go second. I won't go last today.
You want to go last? I think that, I know women. I know, I'm sorry, y'all, because on my Facebook post, it was a lot of people tripping. But I'm going to say I would do it. And I never thought I'd say this. With Earl, I think I would do it and keep it a secret just for me and my understanding, just to know. I wouldn't tell anybody because I know I would be wrong. I think it's wrong? Most definitely is wrong. But would I do it? Yes, I will.
See if you do it and then turn out some. Well, let's hear what
see what Dion got to say before you start going in on me.
Well, in all honesty, I think mom is as wrong as a cockeyed baby.
See, there he go with that cockeyed baby.
I think she is. And mom way overstepped her boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, you can have all the doubt in the world, and you're going to have to go to your grave with that one, mama. Because what I do with my family, that's my business. And I'm man enough to own up to if the fact that they aren't mine, let me handle that. Let me take care of that. You really, that's beyond your control. It really is. And for you to go behind my back, that's just bogus, man. Just flat out bogus. That's what it is. And you way overstepped your boundaries.
Okay, can I say something while
we
wait?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. I'm Angie, I'm going to borrow him for 5 minutes. I'm your wife. And the thing is, you're already looking at me sideways. You acting funny because you in your mind deep down think this may not be my baby. So, but yet, I'm wrong.
Are you wrong for what? No, yeah, my mama's wrong. Because, again, I'm a man. I'm a man before I'm anything. And you should let a man handle a man's business. It don't matter if they look like the mailman. It don't matter if they all look like Michael Jordan. I don't care. Let me handle that. Let me be the one that go out in front of that. Because if you cut me off here, where else have you cut me off? Or what kind of man would allow his mother to do that?
Are you serious? Did you go to Facebook? Did you go to the Facebook page?
No, I didn't.
T, can you go to my Facebook page and show that all the men, most of the men on that page was like, Mama ain't wrong. One of them even said, generationally, she has a right to know.
Well, okay, you as the man, then why didn't you say something? Why didn't you did something? Why didn't you went out there and put
You
out
didn't know.
She does doesn't have the right to know anything.
She doesn't. She doesn't.
With that woman. One, she's disrespecting her son. Two, she's disrespecting the mother. He said that's his. That should be it.
That's it. That's it.
Even if say that he got with her when she was pregnant, but I am accepting her and this newborn child as my own.
That's it. That's it.
I said, this is my baby, and that should be left as that. So when you said you were secretly going to do it because you want to
Call in, Key.
Say if it wasn't his child, how would you be able to face your son with a lie?
Yep.
Okay. Now I'm getting on my Facebook page, I'm getting people say this happens a lot. Mothers do, because a lot of sons they got their mama's titty in their mouth. So let's keep it real.
But then
a lot of people still sucking on their mama titty, and they mamas make these men, they sons, they replacing their boyfriend.
That's not a man. And let me, for the record, just state that that's more vulgar than anything I've ever said on this show, what you just said.
Ever.
So I just want to put that out to the family, just so y'all know. I ain't the only one. And look, it came from somewhere. Y'all know that. Just know that now. That's all I'm going to say. But in all honesty, you didn't raise a man then if you have to do that for him. He 30, 35 years old or whatever. How old is he? 20 or 25 years old. If he took on the responsibility of taking this woman and this child, if he thought it was his, even though you suspected that it wasn't, that's something he has to own up to. He has to. You ain't got to take care of this baby on a day-to-day basis. And if you did, that's your fault, shorty. You know what I'm saying? As grandmother, you allowed them to bring this baby over to your house every single day. That's your fault. You know? So
come to you and say, Mama, I don't think this mine. What should I do? Then that's when you jump in as a mother. Hey, well, you know, we can always
suggesting.
Are y'all serious? Are we gonna have this phony conversation? We know how mothers get.
It's not being phony at all.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. See,
I'm gonna tell you. This little big head baby ain't yours, Dion.
But see, that's what happens in the hood. That's what happens when you want to keep it as low level as possible. Nobody wants to step up and be responsible enough to say yes or no, or you know what I'm saying, you should or you shouldn't. That's responsibility. That's what being responsible is, in my opinion.
At work, I had somebody say legally when a baby, and I think Earl said this too, that when a baby is born, it should be legally automatic that they take a DNA test of that baby and that mother, because they stated that everything is always on the mother. A lot of men have paid for kids for 18 to 20 years
to find out that they weren't there.
They found out. So honestly, a lot of men honestly do want to know if this is my child.
But you're not man enough to say, hey man, you know what? I got some suspicions. After 6 months or 6 years, you ain't man enough to say that.
No, they're not, because a lot of men don't want to know the truth.
You're not a man. You're not a man. You're not a man. You're not a man.
On the flip side of that, right? If it should be automatically doing a DNA test, is it automatically going to set up child support if they're not married?
How about that? How about that?
I don't know, but that wouldn't hurt at the birth if you bust out and did a DNA test. If they wasn't married, they do a DNA test. What's wrong with that?
Here's the question behind that. If y'all been together however long, 6 months, 9 months, whatever, and she has told you that this baby is yours, and you still suspect that it's not yours, then you need to do something about that right then, right there. But don't come up and tell me, hey, this is mine from day one, and then after 5 years, you tell me, oh, well, you know what? No, that's not okay.
Y'all know y'all like always.
What if you had a son, right? And every 3-4 months, you bring on a different baby.
That's different.
One look Chinese.
Because if that was your son,
one look white, one look Indian. Every 3 months you bring on a baby, and you talk, hey granddaddy. After a while, you gonna be like, hey, what the hell is going on?
No. Yeah, as a man and as a father, hold on, man.
Yeah, fix it.
This baby looks like Bruce Lee.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? No, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That's when you call a spade a spade.
Your son may be gullible.
And if he is, then that's my fault for raising somebody somebody so gullible, but in all honesty, I'm going to be the one to say, hey, man, hold on, man. Look, this little baby got straight hair. You know there's a good chance that this ain't your baby with this straight hair. You know this is a good chance this ain't your baby with these blue eyes. You know this is a good chance this ain't your baby.
Maybe y'all had Indian in y'all family like several generations. It can't happen. It can't happen.
Middle Eastern, whatever the case may be, there's a great chance that this baby might not be yours. Just to cover your behind, why don't you get a DNA test?
Okay, so what's the difference between me going ahead and getting it and you sitting there?
That's not your responsibility.
That ain't your responsibility to tell them either.
It sure is. As a father, it is. As a parent, it is. To suggest something, it always is my responsibility to suggest something. If you walk around playing Russian roulette every day, I'm not supposed to suggest that you stop pointing the gun and load the gun at your head. That's what I'm supposed to do. Because it ain't me you pointing the gun at.
Because
that don't make sense.
I go get it. I just go ahead and we just bypass all this other stuff. I go get the DNA test for you, you gonna tell our son.
That's not your responsibility.
Son, it ain't your responsibility. He see these blue eyes. He see this straight hair. It ain't your responsibility to tell your son. You should go get one.
You're not making sense. You're not making sense.
You ain't either.
You're not making sense.
You're not forcing him to do anything.
No, I'm just suggesting. There's a difference between
I'm not going to tell.
And
if I know who the father, I will not tell the results. I'm going, and I will not say, I will not say if it's his or not.
You're going to move differently.
That's going to be noticeable. After a while, it's going to be noticeable. Because as this child turns 4, as this child turns 10, as this child turns 15, you going to be the same?
Well, I do have I had somebody I was speaking with, they stated that the grandbaby, they said they looked at the child does not look like nobody in their family, that the grandbaby cannot come back unless they bring a DNA test stating that this is their grandbaby. They said their grandbaby cannot come over there.
Well, that's different.
That grandparent remains. However, you have to deal with that with your child.
Yeah.
And so, as a child, as if my mama or daddy ever had said that, I will look at them differently. It don't matter what you feel and think. I don't want to lay down with this woman. I am accepting this as mine. And you should stand by my side. You're my parent. Stand by my side. It's okay to say your situation. Hey, see, I really don't think that, that's your baby daddy.
Okay, a lot of grandparents don't want to take care of other people's kids.
That's right.
So if you telling me, I know this is not my child. Okay, well, I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to be a part of this circus. Well, so keep me out of it.
See, now you're changing it. Now you're saying that I know that this is not my child. That's not what the premise of this conversation is about. This is about you suggesting that this is not my child and you going out and jumping the gun and running out and getting a DNA test. That's what this is about. If I tell you I know this is not my child, that's something completely different. That's way different from what we're talking about. So I get it if I tell you, hey, look, I know this ain't my kid, but I own him. I take ownership of being the responsible parent here. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason. That's wholly different. And that happens. That's stepkids.
So
that's different.
Okay, that's fine. I take on my grandbabies, and all the grandbabies that I say is my grandbabies are not mine. They're my daughter made. But guess what? If that's the blended family she has, that's the blended family I'm respecting. But if I thought that this baby eyes looking different, and I go get it, yeah, I go get it. I won't tell her unless it came up and she asks, and I'll bust out that piece of paper. But for the most part, for me, quiet as it's kept, I'm keeping it real. Yes, I'm going to get it to see.
But that's still going behind their back, though.
I wouldn't care. Okay, I said I was wrong. Yeah, but I'm doing it.
The child can trust you going forward.
Exactly.
The thing is, they gonna trust me because they not gonna know I did it. Right now, I'm gonna bring somebody in who I never thought that I would agree with. Earl, what you doing?
About what?
You're gonna move different.
Okay, Earl, are you gonna go get that baby tested quiet?
Only if I have doubts.
That's me too. That's what I'm saying. Okay, it's me and Earl against you and Dion. I got doubts. I just want to know. And honestly, as a parent, our job, which we never stop, is to protect our kids. That's it.
About betraying me.
Exactly.
I'm not betraying you.
Yes, you are. You overstepped your boundaries.
I didn't tell you that, and you told me, Ma, stay in your lane.
So here's the question. Okay, you do it, and you don't say nothing. So when I give this child a super 16th birthday, when I buy this child his or her first Lexus, you still just not gonna say nothing.
Nothing.
You.
Yes, she is.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Whenever I go above and beyond, you gonna feel a certain type of way, and you gonna do something, and you're going to move differently.
You don't need to point. I will not.
I'm not pointing at you. I'm pointing at my camera all day long.
I know you point at your camera, and I'm pointing at I'm pointing at his camera.
So you said don't point.
Nothing. I'm not gonna point, and I'm not gonna say nothing.
Look what I'm doing now. Look.
I ain't said.
You're not saying verbally, but your actions is going.
You're going to be different.
Eventually, you will forget.
That's only. How? How?
I feel like I'm ganging up on.
You gotta understand how boys view their mothers, right? They hold us to a certain standard, and if you betray them, they lost in this world.
Yep.
You are physically portraying him by going behind his back and taking the DNA.
I agree.
Betray? Don't do that. Put your drink down. Don't do that. Don't do it. You trying to use? Don't do that. Put your drink down too, T. I don't feel that way, and I'm letting you know I don't feel that way. I'm keeping it quiet, and I'm protecting you because you too stupid. Both of y'all too stupid to see that you got bamboozled. You got sit here, Dion Lee. His eyes look like this, and you tell me, look at my son. He look just like me. No, he does not.
You don't have any boys, right?
Right.
A boy, the mother's love is totally different than a girl and a mother's love. Boys hold us like, hey, you gotta measure up to my mama, cause my mama did this A, B, and C for me.
So what if a man did it and went and said, son, okay, well, we'll take the mother out of it. What if the man bust out and said, hey, son, this baby don't look like you. I went up and went and got a DNA test. Are you gonna treat the dad just like you treat the mother?
Here, let me speak for the men. Men ain't gonna never do that. A man ain't gonna never do that. Men, we not gonna go that far. We're gonna strongly suggest 10, 50 times a week, a month, a year, throughout your life. But we ain't gonna never go behind your back and do that, because that is what is called being sly, too sly. That is what's being called being, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you sneaking around behind my back doing stuff. And a man, you know what I'm saying,
I didn't sneak,
a man that stands on his word ain't gonna do that. He's not gonna do that to his son. He's not gonna do that to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Act like I didn't kill the kid. I didn't kill the kid.
Ain't nobody killed nobody.
I just generationally want to know, is this my blood? If it's not, I'm going to love the baby the same. You buy the baby Alexis, I'm going to tell my grandchild, take me for a ride. That's it. That's all.
Listen to this. If you was going to love the baby, you wanted to go and get...
No, I want to know.
What difference does it make if the baby's doing
Keep calling line 708-223-8953.
It definitely matter if this was your blood or not.
I'm telling you what I do now, T. I'm telling you what I do right now, so I know what I would do. I keep it to myself, and if some stuff went down where you thought that maybe you wanted to know, then I will release. Other than that, I can keep a secret.
You're speaking from a mother that doesn't have boys, that have never birthed a son. It's a different. You will view it different.
Because I don't have a son, I can't speak on this.
You will view it different because it's different dynamics. You will not want to hurt your son's heart.
That's why I will not tell my son. I'm giving a disclaimer, and I'm gonna point to my camera. I would not. You don't gotta move your hand, Dion. I'm telling you now. I can keep a secret, and yes, I'm keeping it real with you. Yes, I will.
How are you keeping it real with me if you keeping it secret?
Because first of all, this is a true story, and it did happen. So it's like I'm telling you what I do.
Your actions will be different. How you circulate between this family will be different than what you were doing before.
I'm telling you, no.
Yeah.
We're gonna agree to disagree.
That's how we gonna react to it, because it's gonna take one time for that female to be like, talk sideways, and you're gonna be like, this ain't even my son's baby. So you better go somewhere with that.
That's it.
Make up for your kid.
That's
because
it.
Like you said, we are to protect ours. We gonna protect ours.
That's
right?
it.
So
I protect mine with my life. And to me, that's deceitful if you know, like, ooh.
Hey, family, y'all call in. Everybody tuning in. If y'all out there, please call in and let us know what you feel, man. 708-223-8953. Give us y'all opinion. Men, women, everybody. Moms, grandmoms, grandfathers, whoever. Y'all call us and let us know what y'all think.
Team call 708-223-8953. The thing is that we're going to agree to disagree because it ain't nothing y'all can say or do to change my mind. Son or daughter.
Not trying to change your mind, but I'm just saying this. You're deceitful when you do it.
Pretty much.
I'm not gonna even receive that word. I don't think I'm being deceitful if my son had a baby and
months back and they don't know of it, it's deceit.
How's deceit? Because you don't know. It's a lot of things we don't know. That don't make it deceit.
It's deceitful. You did it in the mildest way. Because if you love me, you will come to me and say, hey, babe.
I did.
No. Okay, it did. If you say, Mama, I got this.
I'm playing a role in my grandbaby's life. I would do the same thing, but because I really need to know.
Did you go get a DNA test for your grandbaby that you have now?
Yeah, I got it for all of them.
So you know if the father is the father?
For which one? For my grandbabies now?
Yeah.
No.
So if you don't do it for the girls, why do it for the boys?
Because sometimes boys can be a little goofy. So right now, and boys love hoes. So yeah, I would go do it.
Be a little goofy. They can say, "Oh, Mama, I know who my baby is," and they don't. Right?
Okay. So that's why I really go. If I got a goofy daughter, I go do it. Like I think this is my baby dad. If I thought that my daughter did not know who her dad's kids was, then I go get her too, cause she's been a goofball. So then I go check this baby out. Like you think it's whose? Okay, let's just see. Because I don't believe in a man paying child support for a child that's not his, and I don't believe in deceiving a person.
I'm not saying that I do. I don't say that I agree with women that go and have kids and they don't know who their father is, right? Their baby father is. And they pick a person that, oh, he's doing well off, and he say, oh, I want him to be my baby daddy. I'm going to put him on child support. I do not agree with that at all. What I don't agree as a grandparent, I'm not a grandparent yet. However, I would tell my kids, like, hey, make sure you know before you bring that baby home
who that baby is, and that's cool because now I got one over both of y'all. I am a grandparent, and that get real serious as a grandmother. T, that's get real serious.
You're not gonna. Me as a woman, I will tell my daughter, you are not gonna be out here laying with all the dogs and not know who the child's father is.
Okay.
So let's play those games.
I'm not playing no games, but I'm telling you, as a grandmother, right now, your love is even stronger for your grandkids. And I'm letting you know, yeah, if he wasn't sure and he was old goofball, and I had some old goofball kids that they're like, well, I'm not really sure. Guess what? I'm going to go do it for me. And if they ever want to know the truth, I have it for them. If they ever want to know, I would never bombard them with the truth.
The key word is if he is unsure. Different than I'm unsure.
If he's unsure, of course. It's got to be some type of doubt somewhere, T. It coming from somewhere. And most of the time, a mother knows first if that's their grandchild.
That's not the scenario that we're talking about. The scenario is he is okay with the child. He said it's his, and because of the grandma feel that it's not his, she go and get a DNA. Because
sometimes a man could be a little gullible. And because right now you don't have grandkids yet, neither do you. So right now when y'all get grandkids, then we're going to come back and we're going to broach this subject again.
I'm a man. And I'm going to stand by what I said today, whether I become a grandparent next year or
get 5 some grandkids first, man. And then we're going to go over this subject again, man.
I'm going to say what I said in 2033. I'm not going to go over my child or behind my child's back to see if that
even if you saw him making really bad decisions.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
That's good. So we're going to agree to disagree because y'all cannot shame me with this one. And no, if I'm deceitful, I'm going to get a shirt that say deceitful.
I'll get it for you.
I swear.
Well, I'm gonna be having on a shirt, y'all, that say "Wow" plus deceitful.
Is the grandparent wrong
too.
for not playing the grandparent role because they don't think they're the kids?
Because Earl asked a question. Can you repeat the question, Dion?
He said, is a grandparent wrong for not playing the role of a grandparent if they feel the child is not their kids?
Yeah, because it all boils down to your child. If your child accepts that kid, so say I marry somebody that has kids, right? You're not gonna accept them as mine. If I accept them as mine, this is my family.
Hold on a second. Are you going to accept them, Earl? If they're married, and would you
I can't get a DNA test, so fine. I'm not going to be.
But would you still treat all the grandkids the same?
No, I'm not going to be bothered.
He said he ain't going to be bothered.
The little Chinese kid ain't mine. That ain't my grandbaby.
Well, here's the thing.
Wait, can I tell her one thing? T, I know you got 2 phones. Could you read some of the comments on my Facebook post, please? While y'all doing this, because it's more people. Most of the men said they would be okay with it. Most of the women said they would not. So right now, y'all have an issue with paying child support, just like Nas is one of Nas's baby mamas. He gave her $8 million over 18 years. Now she's broke and homeless. Should you assist her?
Hell no. Hell no.
Okay, so right now, I'm going to go back to this one. Can I cause you less than 18 years of heartache with certain things by telling you in the door, if you want to know the truth, this ain't your baby, son?
Let me be the one to decide that. Let me be the one to decide that. That's all I'm saying. Let a man be a man.
I'm letting you be a man. I ain't telling you.
You're not.
I'm not telling you, man, unless you ask me, man. I'm keeping it to myself. Neither one of us can know.
So no, that's not even part of the conversation either. The issue is, like we said earlier, okay, you go and get this DNA, and you know that this child is not mine. You're going to continue to act the same. That's a lie. That's a lie.
I mean,
that's a lie. And nobody can say
I can act the same.
You cannot.
708-223-8953. I can act the same.
No, you can't. Nobody.
Well, when you leave, I'm gonna push the baby in the head. I can act the same way.
That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is every time, like I said, when I go buy this child, they Lexus on their 16th birthday. When I blow they 21st birthday party out, you ain't gonna have nothing to say.
Nothing. I've accepted 21 years, baby. That's my grandbaby.
It's gonna come out before 21 years.
His head ain't as big as yours. I knew he wasn't yours when you brought him over there because his head wasn't heavy.
That's
like all your other heavy head babies.
That's different.
So guess what?
That's different.
Here's a comment. One guy said, "No, I know a situation where this exact thing happened. Baby was not her grandson." Another guy said, "Yes, she did. If I accept the child, who is she to try to prove different?"
Okay, because she gonna go to the ones, the 2 guys that said something different. Read the other ones.
And then, a couple guys.
Read to her. Read the other ones, T. Read the other comments. I'm pointing.
Some guys are no.
T, she making it seem like you made the comments up. Like you trying to swing this in our favor. That ain't what's going on. You just read what's on the phone.
Read some more, because I don't know what she read. Clean your glasses off and read them over.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the glasses.
Yeah,
dirty.
Glasses
that's what it is. It's messed up because today is the 22nd. If you read them tomorrow, it'll change. What?
One guy say she absolutely crossing the line, but she gets a pass if baby turns out not to be he.
How did she get a pass though?
Because it ain't yours. I just saved you $8 million.
But she'll forgive her if it ain't his.
Okay.
But another guy said yes, she did what it said though.
So again, let's go back to the brother before this. She gets a pass if the child is not mine. So if the child is yours, then you gonna be mad? So when do you get offended at this? If the child
offended if it's his.
If the child is not yours, then I'm not mad. But if the child is mine, then I'm gonna be upset that you went behind my back and did this. Make it make sense.
Because this already is a very emotional. This already is an emotional subject,
That's
dude.
all I'm saying.
I'm looking out for you.
But you're not making it make sense. So don't look out for me if
your
you're making it make sense.
Your baby got Chinese eyes. I'm looking out for you.
I don't care if he came out knowing karate. I don't care. I don't care.
He started out saying she definitely crossed the line. But I'm going to give Mom Dukes a pass if it ain't.
Okay,
What?
it is what it is. Keep going. Don't read the ones that benefit y'all.
Yeah, please don't. Yeah, please don't.
Please don't.
I'm literally I'm going down the road. And
Okay.
then this one guy said, yes, she did it, what it said though. Then another guy said, no, it's all about her motive. She has the right to know.
I have a motive of a sweet grandmother, just wanting to protect you and little Bruce Lee. That's all. That's all.
She has the right to know if this is her grandchild, period. Her babysitting the child is irrelevant. Grandparents have visitation rights. This has absolutely nothing to do with her son, but it has everything to do with her grandchild. Big difference. It's all about her motives.
Okay. What if something happened to you? I end up with them. I am doing a disservice to that real baby daddy from Dion Lee, Lil Dion Lee, because now this ain't your grandbaby. Who does baby go to?
Okay, I'm gonna ask you the same
Who does baby
thing.
go to?
Big Worm ass Smokey and Friday.
Don't stop that, man.
Are you gonna get a baby to the water to stay if something happens?
No, I'm not.
So
But
then
that
you
baby
raised
has-
all this hell for what
Because
reason then?
that real baby daddy, now that you dead, that real baby daddy should need to know.
Obviously, that nigga don't want to know. He ain't he's 16 now. All of a sudden, oh, Lord, I wish I know back in. Stop it. And I'm not saying what I want to say.
What did I do? Don't. You said enough already. What you mean? You say enough already.
Look, man,
I'm trying to be
cool.
we ain't gonna be on the air.
I'm trying to be cool.
What could you do?
I know you not talking.
First of all, that comment, or get the titty out the mouth, that's breastfeeding comment. That comment is
So
actually
what have
a
I
pure
said
comment.
even close to being that detrimental to this
Really?
radio
Do
show?
we got time?
What have I said?
I don't even have no change
What have
to
I
get an Earl of all the things you've said on the show, from the cock-eyed
Look,
baby
man,
to everything else.
It's wrong. It is what it is. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. That's what you're not understanding. This is not my fault.
T.
That's all I'm saying.
T. He said he don't say nothing crazy. So what I'm saying to you is I can keep a secret. If you died, then where, as a grandparent...
So if I died, will you still be able to keep that secret? Hell no. Let me answer that for you.
Why would I?
Exactly. So how you going to be able to keep a secret just because I'm alive?
Because I can. You told me. I already know how you going to get. I'm not going to have you mad at me. So I'm going to point to the screen and tell you I will not tell y'all. I'm not saying a word. I'm not talking.
She sounded a whole lot like Charlie Brown teacher right now. A whole lot. I understand why Charlie Brown them never learned nothing and they never
I'm
grew.
pointing to you
in
now,
55 years.
I'm not
You
saying
just
nothing.
talking, man. That's all you doing.
It's a secret. I'm not saying nothing. This ain't my grandbaby. That's not my grandbaby. I'm not talking. But if you got in a car accident, guess what?
She going straight to Oprah
This
Winfrey
big
then.
head baby ain't my grandbaby.
Look, child, and he said, Mama, I got a will. And he left all his valuables to this kid.
Oh my goodness.
Are you gonna contest it?
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is.
I'm not.
But you gonna
Lil
tell everybody. But you gonna tell everybody that the baby ain't
Yeah,
mine.
everybody in the family gonna know.
Please
Lil
make
Dion
it make
Lee.
sense. Please make it make sense because what you just said makes absolutely no sense in the world. So please make it make sense. I'm
Because
dumb. I'm
just
slow.
you
So break it
slow.
down for me. Break it
Because
down.
you
Make me
think
understand.
Dion Lee is yours. You left that baby everything? You left that baby everything.
Because I'm slow.
Hold on, y'all. Look at his face.
Mhm.
Look at him.
So break it down to me.
That
Talk to me like I'm radio.
That liquor done kicked in.
Talk
Look
to
at
me
him.
like I'm radio. Make me understand.
I'm gonna keep the secret until you die. But after you die, everybody in the family gonna know.
Do this face look simple enough, y'all?
You take the report.
Right. What you doing? Where does it end? Where does it end?
Only knows your son as his father.
And that's fact. I'm not gonna contest the will, T. If this baby that you didn't want to know was your child, and as a grandparent, I wanted to know, I'm not gonna say anything.
So you're gonna contest the will.
I will not. Why y'all? I don't know.
So what are you even bringing it out for that the baby ain't mine then? Why are you doing that?
You did now. I've been holding this secret. I've been holding this secret all these years.
Yeah,
Somebody else don't know.
We got echoes on this thing. It makes no I gotta do my own special effects, y'all. So that's what I'm on right now.
Wow. That's it. Really? Let me know when you're done.
I hope everybody heard me.
Did he just turn his back on me? T, he just turned his back on me.
Here, look. Let me break this down to y'all. I'm a real simple person. Some people might even call me simple-minded.
Yeah,
and I'm okay with that.
When you did the sound effects.
I promise you, I'm not gonna lose a second of sleep tonight over that. I promise you I won't. So for you not to be able to make it make sense to me, that means your logic is twisted. That's what it means. That's what it means.
What?
So I'm just saying, if it don't make sense to radio, I know it don't make sense to nobody else.
So that's your nickname?
Yeah, you can call me radio. I'm okay with that. I promise you I am. That nigga had a movie name made after him. He living pretty swell right now. So
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
But you don't say anything wrong.
All
the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
As soon as we click glasses, you start talking crazy.
Now, you know what? Here, I am what I am, and that's all that I am. Popeye the
Wow,
man.
did he just quote Popeye?
I am what I am. If I do say something controversial, people will let me know. And all things I say, in all honesty, everything I say is done out of fun, out of jest, and truthfully speaking, from the heart. It's out of love. I am my father's child. My father was the exact same way. He would cut you up into a billion slices, but you never knew that you were being cut up because he always made you understand.
I know, you pointed at me.
I never pointed at you. I never pointed at you. Go back. It's on camera, and it's going to stay there for the rest of our lives. I never pointed at you. This is where I'm pointing. Y'all see that, right? Y'all see where my hand is pointing. I'm pointing at myself, actually. I'm pointing at myself.
See, that liquor done kicked in.
Ain't no liquor kicked in. This ain't even nothing.
Okay.
And I know you ain't talking featherweight. She the one that she gonna need to escort home. That's what I'm gonna have to follow all the way back out to her crib.
I got a question there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Earl got a question, T.
Your son had 4 babies.
Mm-hmm.
Bring him to your house, and he disappears.
Mm-hmm.
And one Chinese, one Indian. And you don't know where he is. You don't know if he out getting high. You don't know if he's doing drugs. You don't know if he's about to stay. He ain't calling. He ain't worried about the kids.
Yep.
He ain't paying no child support. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna find the kid's mother.
Wait, hold on a second.
You can't find her.
Wait, he's gonna actually. He got something else to say. Just can you just ask what Earl asked you?
Okay. I'm gonna repeat the question.
Please.
My son has 4 kids. All of them look like various superstars. None of them look like my child. And my child has disappeared. Dropped the kids off, and he out, you know what I'm saying, chasing waterfalls or whatever he's doing. Right. What do I do after I've exhausted all options to find him? What do I do? My suggestion is I find the kids' mothers. If I can't find the kids' mothers, after a while, I'm going to take care of them.
You thought all of them was yours. Now it's mothers with the S?
Well, whoever. Mothers, it don't matter. If it's the same woman, then, yeah, I'm going to find her.
I just said. I'm going to find her. Because you love Rainbow Coalition.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
The mother.
Everything you say is right. You're right. So, yeah, I'm going to find the mother. I'm sorry. I'm going to find this one mother. And I'm going to say, hey, look, you need to come get your kids. Or we can meet somewhere, but I can't continue to take care of my kids because I'm not living my own lifestyle. I don't know what's going on with my son. I've called repeatedly. He is not answering. But you need to come take care of your children. So that's what I'm going to need you to do.
And she said no.
And when she says no, then, hey, look.
Just stop swabbing, Earl. Stop swabbing so you'll know which one.
Truly speaking.
You ain't no rich man.
I'm not a rich man. But look, I'll make it work. I'll make it work now. Hell, I couldn't afford my kids when I had them. But I made it work. And so far, so good. So I'll make it work somehow, some way, because that's what men do. That's what real men do.
Uh-oh, did he point?
That's what real men do.
Did you point?
I'm pointing at myself.
He pointing. Y'all can't see him. Point again. Show him how to be
That's what real men do. That's what real men do. They take care of their hands. Hey, look, I tell people, I've been telling the kids at my job, I've told my son this 1,000,000 times. Real men, understand what I'm saying? Real men handle every responsibility they have from A to Z, 1 to 1 billion, forward to backwards, upside down, right side up, inside out, right side in.
I agree, but if it's not your responsibility.
This is my responsibility because they was dropped in my house. They was dropped at my house. So I'm going to take care of that as long as I can. And when I feel like I can't, then we might have to call for some drastic measures. But it is what it is.
What's the difference between my son kids and my daughter kids? They both left. They both my kids. They both left me with my grandkids.
The difference is when your daughter had that baby, you know that's your daughter baby. It's coming out of her. When it's your son and your son drop it off, you don't know if that's your son's baby.
It's no different for me.
You asked me, so I
Now she
answered
pointed
the
at you,
question.
Talika. She pointed at you.
I'm pointing at Talika now, y'all.
It's no different for me. My son said these are his children. I am accepting them. Regardless if he is the father or the stepfather, the bonus father.
And then later he gonna come back and say, "Ma, I done gave this girl all this money and this ain't even none of my
Okay,
baby."
you're the biggest damn fool in history of damn fooldom. We
Okay,
get it, but at that point in time, we did what we were supposed to do. That's what we did. We did what we were supposed to do.
I'm not gonna do anything negative to the babies, period. I'm gonna take care of the kids. But if I want to know the truth, if this is my grandbaby and I go swab all 6 kids that look different, all 6 of them look different, then okay. I did not do anything deceitful to hurt you intentionally. You know my heart. That's okay. You know my heart.
That is deceitful.
You get over it.
You went behind my back.
I'm tired of y'all. Get over it.
Yeah.
I'm tired of you and
That sounds about right. That sounds like a responsible adult.
Well, I'm being a responsible
response
adult.
to the
I'm
the
telling
issue.
you to get over it.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen.
And again, if
And
you
I'm
do something like
saving
that, there
your
is no
life
getting over
because
it.
you too stupid about
That-
popping
yeah,
all
right.
these kids out. You don't even know
That
if
makes
they're
me feel
yours.
like a man. My
Y'all
mama called me
broke up.
stupid. Yeah.
Y'all done broke up 5 times. Every time y'all break up, she get pregnant, and you keep bringing these kids over here
This
like
is
they
good,
yours.
y'all. This is good.
Oh my goodness. So before we get off the air though, we gotta let y'all know we're gonna have 2 events on October 28th. We're gonna have 50 Shades of Purple.
50 Shades of Purple.
The flyer will be dropping. And the second event is gonna be a masquerade speed dating mixer.
Yes.
So it's already on Facebook. So
Hosted by your boy. I'll be the host.
Hey, T, it's sounding low. So before you go any further, wait, let me just say this. Right now, she stated that it's going to be, one of our events will be, we have a speed dating October 28th. Also, we have 50 Shades of Purple because next month is Domestic Violence Month. We have 2 events on the same day, so pick your poison. Try to come on out.
Come on out and support, please.
He don't know he the host of both of them.
No, I don't.
Well,
Lose to me.
Well, I guess I'll point at him. He's the host of both of them. He wants to join on video.
Surprise, surprise.
Then is our official host for Cocktails and Conversation. Cocktails and Conversation will also go live at both events. So stay tuned. Follow all our pages. Cocktails and Conversation has a page. Deion Washington has a page. Shawana Thomas has a page. And T. Willis has a page. We all have pages, so follow all of our pages, please.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now,
Y'all heard that, right?
so with the speed dating, did you want to go over kind of the speed dating, T, and kind of explain what speed dating is? Because a lot of people stated they didn't know. Dion, can you explain it?
Yeah, absolutely. Speed dating is it's really, really simple. You have a 2-minute conversation with somebody. You know, get to know them as.
Wait. How many minutes do we have, T? 5?
We're gonna do 3 to 5 minutes.
3 to 5 minutes. Okay.
Of the people.
Okay.
So if bring in the energy, you know, you can have a conversation for 5 minutes, but if you're boring, I don't want to have nobody.
Right. So the thing is this: 3 to 5 minute conversation with a man and a woman, between a man and a woman, to see if there are any sparks. You know what I'm saying? If there are any sparks, that'll be cool. What you can do is at the end, if it's the first one or the second one or the last one, where you'll be able to come back and say, hey, I like him or I like her, whatever the case may be. If there are no sparks, you still got 3 to 5 minutes to have this conversation with a person. It might be the worst 3 to 5 minutes of your life, but hey, you're going to have to deal with it, and you're going to have to make the rounds. So that's basically what speed dating is. And again, it's an attempt to see just how fast people can hit it off with each other. If there are any sparks, then we go with that, and if not, then you keep it moving.
You can DM me, Dion. We will send everything to Talika. She will get in contact with you. She just have to ask you a few questions, and don't be boring.
Absolutely.
Come with it. You may find the love of your life.
The energy. You have to have energy. And I'm not saying you got to go out there and be Arsenio.
And don't go pointing. Don't point in her face. That's rude.
The thing
Tell them
is,
don't point.
The thing is, I don't care what you do. She'll let you know that you need to point it out. I ain't got to tell you nothing. My kids' names was Justin, Nicholas, and Eric. Those are the ones I could control, and that's what I try and do. But the thing is, whatever you all do is about having fun and possibly finding. You know what I'm saying? That right guy or that right girl, possibly. We don't know.
Buddy.
Yeah, all of that.
Have you ever been in a space where you can actually say you had a conversation with 10 women or 10 different men in the same space to see if you have a connection with?
Yep.
I can say I have not. So, and most people I talk to, they say, nah, I've never been in a place where I can have a conversation with 10 different women or men to see if I have a connection.
Well, we're still looking for people. It is a private event, but we will be going live.
When I posted it yesterday, or day before yesterday, several of my female friends, said that they were interested, and I passed along T's information to them as well. So, I don't know if anybody's called you yet or not, but I have a lot of people who seem to be genuinely interested. Now we're looking for some guys. We're brothers. As long as you are eligible, don't be out there on the
Don't be married.
Don't be out there.
We had to get rid of the married people because it was people married.
I didn't know that. So but I mean.
Y'all notice they say I'm the mean one, so don't come not correct because baby I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah, and it's only right that you let them know. You know what I'm saying? If you bogus, man, you know what I mean. So that's what it's got to be. But again, we need some eligible men, not situationships and all of that stuff, man. Real life. I ain't got nobody. I ain't seeing nobody. You know what I'm saying? So
and don't let nobody follow you to the location.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Everything go well, and then as soon as y'all go outside, here come wifey and 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? Pulling up in their minivan.
And all of them belong to you.
Right. All of them look like you. You know what I'm saying? It look like, what I'm saying, the thriller zombies, you know what I'm saying? Everybody look alike, so we know they're yours, you know what I mean? So, just make sure that, your brothers, you know what I'm saying, are on point, and the women are on point, and everybody come correct. Like I said, I've had several of my female friends say that they're interested. I passed your number along to them, so they should be contacting you sooner rather than later. And let's make it fun, y'all. Let's have fun with it, because that's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to enjoy the time, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to, do what I do, and we're going to go from there. Let's just see what comes of it. Well, ain't nobody trying to get married by, you know what I'm saying, the end of October or November, but let's just have fun and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you've gone through some other measures. I ain't going to call them desperate measures, but y'all going to other measures to find a guy or girl. So let's try this and see what happens. That's all we're saying. And that's October 28th. The last Saturday in October. Location and everything will be sent to you once you finish all the questionnaires and make sure that you want to be a part of this. You'll be told the address and all of that stuff as well. So. But
the other event is going to be at 411 East 35th Street. We still coming up with the time. More than likely, I think we're talking about 12 to 4. But the flyer will be out on our page. On our Cocktails and Conversation page, along with our personal
coming up this week,
Facebook page.
Or next week, coming up in the next week, it'll be out?
Yes.
Okay.
It definitely will be dropped soon.
Oh, and I'm sorry, T, for interrupting, but just so y'all know, the masquerade speed dating, it's masquerade speed dating, so you will be required to have a mask. Just in case you are hideous, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Hold on a second. Don't do that, Dion.
I ain't saying nobody is.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
But I'm not saying nobody is.
Don't do that. It don't matter how they look.
I'm not saying anybody is.
As long as they got a good personality, dude.
Don't nobody want nobody look like
Don't do that.
Don't nobody want nobody that look like, you know what I'm saying, somebody that, you know what I'm saying, just arose from the dead. Nobody wants that,
don't
man.
Do that.
So, thankfully, I'll put it out there. I'll say this much. Thankfully, my female friends who said they're interested, none of them are ugly. None of them are ugly.
Well, the point of the mask,
because it's a masquerade ball.
It's not a ball.
It's a party, I'm sorry.
It's not a party.
Speed dating.
Yes. because women, we want you to look at our faces, listen to our voices rather than our faces and our boobs. So right now, your face is gonna be covered. You're not gonna be able to actually see. You're gonna actually be able to get to know the person. Yes, Earl.
Did the mask ever come off?
The mask
Probably at the end.
Probably at the end.
Come off at the end after
Like, I
all.
want my money back.
Earl, we gotta say it again. Hold on, T. When is the mask coming off?
At the end. At the end.
At the end, everybody. So it's gonna be kind of a masquerade ball. And the mask does not come off until the end. This way you can kind of get to know the person. Because right now, men be like, this may be the love of your life. She may be ugly. He may be ugly. But guess what? Y'all end up getting married. Y'all may end up making some babies. And as the grandmother, I'm going to go check and make sure that's your baby.
Well, you can tell by how ugly the baby is, can't you?
No.
Okay.
The comments made by Dion Washington does not affect Intellectual Radio, Women of Wealth, Cocktails and Conversation.
Reflect.
It does not reflect at all. None of the comments he made, nor any of his pointing, reflects us at all. Okay, go ahead. That was that all?
No, go ahead, T.
What else you had to say, T?
Anyway, so yes, the mask will come off at the end. You know, it's going to be a good time. We're going to have a great time. No one would enter the space without being masked. So you will not be a woman nor a man prior to the event.
What is the dress code?
Dress to impress. This is your first time meeting 10 women and 10 different men. So dress to impress.
I did invite you. You didn't answer. Okay, say it again. No, somebody asked me, did I just invite them to the show? I told them I did invite them. They didn't answer the phone.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dress to impress. Put your best foot forward. Ladies, you know how it is. You know when you're going out, how you get suited and booted. Same with the men. Come with it. Come with it. Put your best foot forward. Let you person out.
Do I have to dress up?
No, we're going to wear all black.
Bet.
We're going to be in all black.
We're going to be in all black, so.
Okay.
So I guess you got to go find a black hat.
I have a black hat. Thank you.
Okay.
Several.
Is it yours, or do I got to get it tested?
Get it tested. Get it tested.
Oh, well, I'm here all week, folks. I'm here all week.
Yeah, please, so avoid it.
Hey, where's Sandman now? Because
Right. All we need is a broom. I'll be the same, man. Don't worry about it.
Wow. How long you been
Don't
on
worry about
that?
it.
You laughing like you on camera.
Well, I am on camera, actually. So it's authentic, at least. I know.
Okay. All right. Is that all you got, T?
that is all that is